Welcome back, Speed Demons! We are diving headfirst into a high-stakes round of bomb tag on Roblox. Can our player outrun the blast, or will they go up in smoke? Let's find out right now. The countdown begins as the map Dunes is selected by the crowd. Watch how the player immediately readies their grappling hook for maximum mobility. The round starts and the bomb is live. Look at that insane verticality as they swing across the yellow blocks. They are maintaining a safe distance while keeping a sharp eye on the primary target. Suddenly, the pressure mounts as the bomb carrier closes the gap. Notice the fluid movement as the player utilizes those red trampolines to reset their momentum. This is high-level navigation. They are effectively baiting the tagger into a bad position. Every second spent in the air is a second they aren't getting tagged. Absolutely brilliant. Focus on the precision of those grappling shots. The player is collecting bananas midair to boost their score while maintaining an incredible escape route. They just narrowly avoided a tag by swinging behind a massive pillar. The strategy here is clear. Stay high and stay moving. The desert heat is nothing compared to the tension of this round. Check out that double bounce off the trampolines. That is a pro move to gain maximum height. The bomb just exploded nearby, but our player is completely safe in the rafters. They are navigating the wooden scaffolding with ease, picking up every banana in sight. The level of confidence displayed here is exactly what it takes to dominate this game. Immediately, the player shifts their focus to a new tower. Look at that rapid-fire grappling. They are scaling the heights faster than anyone else on the server. A tagger is trying to follow, but they just cannot keep up with this pace. The player drops down, executes a perfect slide, and continues the fruit collection. This is pure art. Notice how the music shifts as the round intensifies. The player is now circling the center arena, using the environment to break line of sight. They are playing a dangerous game of cat and mouse, but the mouse has a rocket-powered hook. Another explosion rocks the map, clearing out the competition, but our hero remains completely untouched. Look at those golden bananas sparkle. The player is racking up a massive lead while effortlessly dodging the chaos below. They are now perched on the highest point of the map, surveying the area like a hawk. This tactical vantage point allows them to see exactly where the bomb is at all times. Knowledge is power in this explosive game. Suddenly, a tagger appears out of nowhere. The player reacts instantly, diving off the ledge and swinging into a hidden alcove. That was a heart-stopping moment. They quickly recover and head back toward the wooden platforms. The agility on display is truly top tier. They are making these complex jumps look like a walk in the park today. Focus on the timing of that landing. They hit the slope and immediately transition into a jump to keep their speed. The bomb carrier is struggling to navigate the lower levels while our player stays comfortably above the fray. They are picking up speed now, zipping across the map with laser focus. The round end is drawing very close now. Check this out. A final push for bananas as the timer ticks down. The player is sweeping through the lower corridors, grabbing everything left behind. They are playing with fire, staying close to the ground, but their reflexes are sharp. They swing back up to the safety of the pillars just as the final explosion clears the entire lobby. Round over, and it's a massive victory. The player heads back to the shop to spend those hard-earned bananas. Notice the wide variety of items available. They are looking for that perfect edge for the next map. The community has voted, and it looks like we are headed to the city. Get ready for some urban chaos in the next round. The city map is a completely different beast with high-rise buildings and narrow streets. Immediately, the player finds a high point to start the round. Look at that massive swing across the skyscrapers. They are moving with a sense of urgency now. The bomb is moving fast between players, and the urban layout makes it very unpredictable. Suddenly, a car zips by on the street below. The player stays focused on the rooftops, avoiding the congested ground level. They are using the red trampolines to vault between office buildings. This is a masterclass in city traversal. One wrong move and they'll fall right into the path of the bomb carrier. The tension is palpable now. Focus on the blue trail behind the player. That effect looks incredible as they soar through the air. They just managed to tag another player and pass the bomb off. Talk about a clutch move. Now they are back on the defensive, scaling a green building to find safety. The pace of this map is significantly faster than the previous round. Check out that move! They used the momentum from a falling swing to propel themselves upward. The music is pumping and the player is in total sync with the rhythm. They are grabbing bananas from the tops of trees and building ledges. It is all about maintaining that high ground to stay out of the reach of any potential bomb carriers. Immediately, the player spots a group of taggers below. They choose to stay high, traversing the suspension wires above the street. This is a high wire act of the highest order. Look at that balance and precision. They are effectively isolating themselves from the chaos, ensuring they won't be caught in a surprise tag situation. Amazing! Notice how they use the grappling hook to pull themselves around corners. This technique allows for much tighter turns in the narrow city corridors. They are currently hunting for more bananas to maximize their rewards. The bomb carrier is nearby, but the player uses a chimney as cover to stay hidden. This is stealth and speed combined. Look at that massive jump. They cleared an entire street block in a single bound. The player is now on the outskirts of the city, where the buildings are more spread out. This requires even more precise grappling. They are hitting their marks perfectly, swinging from crane to crane with the grace of a seasoned professional. Simply stunning. Suddenly, the bomb is passed back to them. Panic? Not this player. They immediately spot a target and dive bomb toward them. With a quick flick of the wrist, the bomb is passed off again. That was a lightning fast transition. They are now zooming away from the scene of the crime, heading back toward the central skyscrapers for safety. Focus on the way they interact with the environment. Every ledge and pole is a potential anchor point for their hook. They are weaving through the city like a blue blur. The round is reaching its climax and the explosions are becoming more frequent. Our player is still standing strong, leading the pack with an impressive banana count. Check this out. The player is back in the lobby showing off their new swirl tail effect. It looks fantastic. They are rolling the crates to see what other cosmetics they can unlock. It is all about the style points here. They are gearing up for the third and final map of the session. Jungle Gym has been chosen and it looks like a maze. Immediately, the round starts and the player is off. The Jungle Gym map is filled with white block structures and deep pits. Look at that vertical ascent. They are climbing the central tower to get a lay of the land. The bomb is already in play, and the tight spaces of this map make every encounter extremely dangerous and intense. Notice the quick reflexes as they dodge a tagger on a narrow bridge. They use the grappling hook to swing underneath the platform and pop up on the other side. That is some high IQ gameplay right there. They are now collecting bananas scattered across the floating islands. One slip up here means a long fall into the void below. Look at that sequence of swings. They are moving between the white pillars with incredible fluidity. The player is staying one step ahead of the bomb at all times. They just used a trampoline to launch themselves over a massive gap, picking up a gold banana mid-flight. Their movement is so optimized, it almost looks like they are flying. Suddenly, the bomb carrier is right on their tail. The player executes a series of sharp turns through a tunnel of blocks. This is a high-speed chase. They manage to break line of sight and swing up into a hidden rafters area. The tagger is left confused on the ground level. That was a brilliant escape from a very tight situation. Focus on the banana count. It is climbing higher and higher as the player dominates this map. They are now navigating the outer rim of the arena, where the jumps are the most difficult. Every swing must be perfectly timed to avoid falling. They are showing no signs of slowing down even as the round timer enters its final minute. Check out that maneuver. They grappled a moving platform and used its momentum to slingshot themselves across the map. The player is now in the center of the action, weaving through a crowd of players. They are tagging others and passing the bomb with ease. It is a chaotic scene, but our player is the calm in the center of the storm. Immediately, they transition back to a defensive playstyle. They are scaling the tallest structure on the map to stay away from the final explosions. Look at that view from the top. They have a complete overview of the remaining players. The bomb is bouncing around like crazy down there, but up here, it is total peace and quiet. Notice how the player uses the hook to hover briefly in the air. This allows them to wait for the perfect moment to land. They are picking off the last few bananas on the high ledges. The round is almost over and they haven't been tagged once. This is a flawless performance. The level of skill on display is truly inspirational to see. Look at that final dash! The player is swinging through the heart of the jungle gym, collecting every last bit of fruit. They are pushing the limits of the grappling hook, making massive leaps that seem impossible. The explosions are going off all around them, but they are just too fast to be caught. This is peak bomb tag gameplay. Suddenly, they find themselves in a 1v1 situation. The bomb is between them and one other player. They are circling each other on a tiny platform. The player uses a quick grapple to pull themselves away just as the other player lunges. It is a tense standoff. They manage to stay safe as the round finally comes to an end. Victory! Focus on the end of round results, a massive haul of bananas and several successful tags. The player is clearly the MVP of this session. They are heading back to the main lobby to celebrate. What a journey it has been across 3 completely different maps. This player has shown mastery over movement and strategy in every single one. Check out the final shop visit. They are looking at the leaderboard and seeing their name at the top. It is well deserved after that performance. They might buy one last crate before heading out. The community is buzzing in the chat about those insane grappling moves. It is great to see such a high level of play in this game today. Notice the player taking a final look at the city skyline before logging off. They have conquered the dunes, the streets, and the gym. This has been an absolute blast to commentate. Every round brought new challenges, and this player met them all with style and grace. We can't wait to see what they do in the next big update. That's all the time we have! If you enjoyed these explosive plays, smash that like button, subscribe for more high-octane Roblox action, comment your favorite map below. See you in the next one, and stay fast. Goodbye!